Hi everyone, it's time for another pattern. Go to pattern focus. I still have no voice. I keep thinking I'm going to open my mouth and sound will come out. Doesn't seem to be happening that way. Okay, so Lilly is the next one. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to check to see if somebody else had done this one. Nope, no other videos. Okay. So this one is a figure 8 based pattern by Karen Frank. We're going to start with a figure 8. Then it looks like inside the figure 8 we're going to take and do these little crescents. And then we're going to do it like betweed. So the first one's here, and then the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, like that. And then on the outside, we're going to create these petal shapes until we get that. So it looks kind of like a folded ribbon sort of a thing. Interesting. All right. I'm going to do one big one right in the middle of my tile and then call it a day, I think. Since I'm still not feeling my best, I'm not going to do a lot of craziness. I do think maybe I want it on a toned tile, though. Let me get one of my peachy tiles. Or maybe the brown one. I cut a brown one. Let me do a brown one. Even better. Okay, so step number 1 is, and I don't even think I need to bother with a border because I'm just going to do one right in the middle and then be done with it, is to do a figure 8. And I may do the figure 8 in pencil just so I don't really completely goof it all up. I'll just kind of do like that until I get a figure 8 that I kind of like. Like that. That's good. And then I can erase my little guidelines. I'm happy with that. All right. So then we're on this side going to have a like this. And then from the middle like this, kind of like betweed. And then again this way, and this way. I think I can fit one more, like that. And then we're going to do that on the other side. So around like that, and then up from the bottom, and then around like that. And up and around and up. I think I like that. And they actually end, I'm going to end it with a more of a curve like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then I'm trying to just zoom in here so I can see. And then this one starts from kind of at the top, comes around there like that, and around there like that. Same with that, comes around like that, and around like that. And then you make these petal shapes. even though I wasn't feeling my best this weekend, we went and saw my nephew, my niece. They were participating in what's called a Spartan race. They did what they call the Beast. I was so amazed and impressed with them. They, yeah, they're pretty awesome kids. Of course, they're not kids really, but young adults. It was on the, up at Big Bear Mountain, one of the ski resorts. So it was totally up the total ski run. They ended up walking basically from the base of the chairlift all the way up to the top of where the chairlift is, and in between, and back down again, and in between those places there were spots where they had to do obstacle course type things, like barbed wire, crawling under barbed wire, or climbing over fences, or not just fences, walls, or rope swings and tire things, and just a variety of obstacle courses. And then down at the bottom, there was a whole bunch to do right at the end, and we were able to follow them during that last bit. But they'd already gone, 12 miles up the mountain and back down again, and then they had to carry a bucket filled with, I don't know how many pounds of dirt or rocks or whatever, up and around this loopy course. And then that's the first one we watched them do. And then the next one we watched them do was climb an inverted wall, which means that the wall was, I gotta show you this. I'm gonna do this right here. Let's say this is the ground, and normally a wall would be vertical like this, where they would have to climb up over. But this wall was slanted like this, so they had to climb up the back side of this wall and come down that side. That was crazy. And then they had to walk around the corner and do a spear toss. And you only get one chance. If you don't complete the task, you have to stop and do 30 burpees. That's crazy. And then, what else did we watch them do? And then they went from the spear toss to where they have to take a tire, one of those big like tractor tires, and lift it and flip it over, and have to do it twice. And then they go to the rope climb, and then they go to the mud pit full of water and mud, where then after they're done with, and then they have to go under a wall, so they have to go swimming all the way, dunking completely under, and then being covered in mud and soggy wet, they then have to climb a wall using ropes, get up and over the wall, come down the other side, and then go around to another area where they have to do the rings, like swinging on rings and bars across that pit, and then they're finished. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy to watch. I so admire their guts and determination, and so much admire them. They were exhausted, but they did it. They finished. Both of them did. And they're both in their late 20s. early 30s. They're a little bit older than my son, so I don't know that my nephew's 30 yet. I think he's 29, 28, 29. But my niece, she's 30. She's 31 or 32. Very proud of them. Very, very proud. But that was crazy to watch. Very, very crazy. So even though I wasn't feeling my best, I went anyway. I enjoyed myself, and I took a lot of pictures. Just in that time frame, just from the bottom part, I took almost 1,000 pictures of them. That was crazy too. But I think it's because I had it on sport mode, and so I did a lot of, stop action type pictures. And then I went through them and erased the ones that weren't any good, but at least I had a lot of pictures to choose from. Not pretty. I really like this pattern. It's easy to do. I think I have a little more petals on mine than the sample shows, but doesn't matter. I don't think so. And then I want to use my white pencil and really, but I think I want a little bit more dark right here. I feel like this is a deeper shadow than I made it. I really want to dig in right there. Yeah, that's better. A little bit deeper, right, in these folds here. Like that. Ah, yeah. That's what I want. Don't be afraid if you've started your shading and you decide you want it darker, to go in and just make it a deeper shadow. Just remember to blend again. That blending makes a difference. And a little bit more in here. So we watched my nephew do that, and then we said farewell to him. He is moving all the way across the country to Florida. Oh, I wish him well. He should be driving. Well, I think they were going to try to leave today, but they might be leaving tomorrow because he was having some mechanical issues with his vehicle. So depending on if they could get that fixed early or not, was time that they were going to leave. So, yeah. I wish him luck in his new ventures across the country. My sister-in-law is very sad that he's moving so far away, but, told her it was just an excuse to do more traveling. So maybe when we do our next cruise, we'll have to go out of Miami. We can go visit my nephew. Isn't that awesome when you put that white on there? Just, it's crazy. And it's not that much. It looks brighter than in the camera than it actually is. But just a little bit of white just makes that whole thing just pop. I just love these tone tiles. There we go. Look at that. Ah, that's stunning. Okay, now I need to sign it and I need to put the name of the pattern because I have already forgotten. It's called Lilly. And I'm going to put it this way maybe. There we go. Just one big one. How pretty is that? That's a pretty pattern. It wasn't very difficult to do. You guys can do this. You know, show me what you can do, and share with me on my Facebook page at Draw Tangles with Dawn on Facebook, or go into the Pattern Dash Collections Facebook group, and yeah, the links are in the description below. I'm going to stop talking. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.